Orange Theory Fitness has locations all over the greater Baltimore area. Go to orangetheoryfitness.com and learn how you can benefit from their unique, one-of-a-kind workout. The Baltimore Running Festival is the crown jewel for runners in the state of Maryland. Every year, tens of thousands of participants come to challenge themselves against the course. Orange Theory Fitness chose to shine their spotlight on some very special participants. Let's meet Scott Weir. In 2017, Scott Weir was in a wheelchair competing in the 5K. In 2018, he's gonna run.
I actually lost my leg. It was quite a lengthy process, but unfortunately the story started with a simple cut on my foot. The first thing they did was they amputated my left pinky toe, at which point the inspection had spread throughout my foot to my big toe. They took my big toe and decided that it would be best to do a skin graft. So they did a skin graft surgery. The doctor tells me, he said, there's a 80% chance you'll be able to save your foot. I was like, I like those odds. Yeah, let's do it. So we did the skin graft. The overall surgery was pretty successful. We waited for it to heal. I spent a year in a walking boot. Throughout the course of the year, the wound had healed and then opened back up, healed, opened back up several times. At some point, we decided that we had to make the decision, and we decided to amputate. In June of 2017 is when we decided to amputate the leg below the knee. For some people, it's a very difficult decision for my health and for the long term, and for me wanting to be active like I was prior to my injury. I decided that it would be best to just cut the leg. So we did the surgery, everything went well, all things considered. I was able to slowly ease into it. My mind was around it and was more focused on the future. Physically, it was tough. It was very tough learning to walk again. It was a 6-month process in which I got my initial leg. Once I put the leg on, it felt natural, it felt really good. I was like, let me run. They're like, no, Scott, not yet. We got to work on that gait first, and then we'll be good to go. I started running about 16 to try to get healthy. I participated in several 5K running events. This particular event, the Baltimore Running Festival, because of the location and the setup of the event itself, I liked being able to, especially with what they did last year with the finish line change and running in the harbor. It's a beautiful event. The short goal is to beat last year. Last year I did my 5K in just under an hour. This year I'm hoping, I don't unfortunately think that given the time constraints of my training and the nature of my leg, I'm going to be able to crack 30 minutes, but something close to that would be acceptable in my book. If I come close, I'll be certainly satisfied. Just the process of being able to run again, and this will be my first running event with an amputated leg. I actually did this particular event as my first on purpose. I wanted to make the Baltimore Running Festival first running event as an amputee because all of my treatments, all of my medical care, everything that I went through in this process took place in the city of Baltimore at the University of Maryland Shock Trauma Center. So I thought what more appropriate place to run and what more appropriate event to run in than the Baltimore Running Festival. Don't give up. It's a life-changing event, the whole amputation process. One of the things I actually visit on the regular with patients in the hospital that are going through similar situations, and that's my way of giving back. So I constantly am seeing others in similar situations, and I always tell them to stay positive. I said there's so many advancements in technology in terms of prosthetics and the ability to be able to run. You can certainly live an active lifestyle. I've skied, snowboarded, biked, run, hike, all of that. With a prosthetic leg, so you can certainly live an active lifestyle with a prosthetic leg. You might not be able to do things the way that you did them before or were used to working to do them before, but you're able to adapt and overcome and find new ways to accomplish those same goals. I can't wait to see how it all plays out, and I'm looking to finish my first 5K in the harbor.